Hey, good morning everybody. I'm changing gears here a little bit, and I'm starting to finish some of this woodwork in here. Um, yeah, I decided to go ahead and use Danish oil on it instead of that wipe-on urethane. I'm just going to use that in the bathroom and any place that it might get wet. And wearing my mask today. It's pretty dusty in here. Yeah, I've got a fan in the window right there, and there's my right there's the first section I did with the Danish oil. I think you can see it okay. Yeah, so I'm going to keep on going here. I'm doing the sanding the doors right now, the bathroom door and this panel, and I got it pretty smooth. I'm sanding it with 320, and then I'm wiping it down. And nice thing about this Danish oil, you don't have to get it too spotless. You just wipe it down real good, blow it off, and just rub right over it. And I think it's going to be pretty nice. When I get this, when I start wiping on this, I'll bring you back, and you guys can watch me do it and see how it looks. Okay. But as far as sanding, you've seen that. You take a sander and you rub it on the wood. So nothing really to learn there. Okay, so I'll see you in a couple minutes then. Hey guys, I was doing a little demo for you, and I realized the darn camera wasn't on. I just wiped this down here with a gloved hand, and this lint-free Painter's Pal rag, or a t-shirt would work just fine. Sorry about that. I also have poured it into a little dish, and I've been using a little brush to get into little areas like right around this lock here. I don't know if you can see it or not. This lock right here. I painted around that little lock area and got into the corners with it. Then I go back over it with the rag, give it a nice even texture. Well, this, I'll show you what I'm using. It's Watco Danish oil, and it's the natural. You can get it in different colors. You can get it in walnut and a few things like that if you want to do a little bit of a stain onto your wood. But I like the natural birch, and I like it a lot. That's why I like that 50s style that it has. And well, I'm going to go ahead and keep on going here, and I'll bring you along for some more here. Okay, I'm going to put some of this Watco Danish oil on here, and I've prepped the face frame right here, and we'll just do this area so you can see what it looks like going on. Sorry, there's a lot of prep work going on here. Gotta get my gloves on. So you take your rag and you get some on it, get it where it's nice and wet, and you go ahead and rub it on. Now, you don't want to get it on the fiberglass, so you have to be careful. If you do get it on the fiberglass, you have to use rubbing compound to get it off, and that can be a little messy. Goes on nice satiny sheen here, and the nice thing about using this stuff is if you ever need to touch it up, you just when it's dry and you get a bad spot, you just go back over and rub some more over it. It blends right in. Good for the interior of a RV, all the wear and tear they take, you know. Yeah, it sure is pretty stuff. This straight grain on the fir doesn't. I mean, on the birch doesn't look so great. You know, it looks pretty good. It just nothing spectacular about it. But this side grain here, man, it just turns so beautiful. It's almost like it's almost like it's pearlescent or something like that in the light here. Well, Rube's he was in here a minute ago. Decided he didn't like the smell of this stuff, so I got rid of him. It's good rube repellent anyway. I don't want him in here with his little dirty paws anyway. He'll just find some mischief to get into. But that's pretty easy. And there it is. This was a good choice. I'm glad I did it. Okay. See you in a couple minutes. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I have been really busy in here. I've been sanding all this stuff down, getting ready to put the oil finish on it. And I've got it taped up. I've got a board laid here to protect the sink area from any drippage or anything. And I've taken the speaker off so I can get around it. Taped up everything here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the oil finish on this back panel, the headboard panel. And I'm going to go across up here and do around the corner there. I already pre-finished the spice rack. But I sanded the front right here. I sanded all of this area right here, 320. So as soon as I'm done putting the finish on this, we can go ahead and get the refrigerator installed. I've also sanded all of this. Yep, and I also resanded a little bit here because it was rough. So I'm going to be redoing this again, and I'm going to be going over this again too, because I resanded a little bit of it just to take any little imperfections out of it. I found a few because I had sanded on this side and finished it. Then I sanded on this side after I had finished this side, and it left a little bit of a rough surface, like the particles stuck in it or something. So I'm going to go ahead and redo this whole area here. And I've got to finish this off. I've got to do the door for the bathroom too. So I'm going to be doing all that today. And I'm going to do this side first, right here. But I'm going to do this off camera because there's my tripod. It's holding the mattress back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this done, then I'll bring you back, and I think I'll bring you in when we're doing these areas down here and the front of the cabinets. That'll be an interesting spot to show you the Danish oil going on there. And yeah, and have you guys met my biggest fan? Sorry, terrible joke. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Hey, I told you guys later. Well, if nothing else, you're persistent anyway. Just watch for a little bit then. It's pretty, isn't it? This is coming out beautiful. I'm really happy. Sorry about the fan noise, but you know, if it's not running, I'm not breathing in here. It's pretty strong. It smells a lot like oil-based paint almost. You know, I've got almost 600 subscriptions now. I think that's pretty cool. Thanks, everyone. I'm not begging for them. I just, I don't ask for them, but I get them, and makes me feel like I'm getting it by merit, not by begging for them, you know. It would be nice to get it to the point that they might pay me a little bit, YouTube, but you know, if I get there, I get there. Till then, we'll just have a bunch of fun. It's quite the transformation, isn't it? Well, you guys don't want to sit here all day watching me do this. Okay, my friends. I have gotten quite a ways on this, but I ran out of material. I got that area. I got all of this up here. I got the Murphy bed. It's still drying, so it looks a little spotty right now. I got the drawer. I got all the inside of the drawer except for the very bottom. It's going to get a rubber mat. if I have some leftovers, I'll probably do that just for good measure. I did the bottom of the kitchen cabinet. I did this back wall here. And I did the upper shelf above the sink and around the corner there. And I did the wall here. So I ran out of stuff. Ran out of my Watco Danish oil. So I need to go back and get some. Hope they have some more there. I think I got the last two on the shelf. But, oh, and I did get the front of this. Here, I'll get over here. I just finished that. You can see it. I'm sticking my finger in the phone again. Sorry about that. Need to get the selfie out and use it. You can see the difference between the bare wood and the finished wood. And yeah, it's looking pretty darn good. Kind of richened up the whole interior here a little bit. Okay, I think I'm going to call it on this one. And we'll see you on the next episode.